To come back to Nairobi, in CBD specifically, David Mudoka is there for us. Mudoka, earlier on, the situation was rather calm. Has it changed at this particular moment?
Actually, the situation is still calm in the Nairobi Central Business District. We're actually along Kenyatta Avenue, which normally during protest days is actually one of the hotspots. This is usually one of the arenas for confrontations between protesters and police officers. But as you can see, the situation here is calm. We haven't spotted any protests along this Kenyatta Avenue, as well as in other avenues and streets in the Nairobi Central Business District. What we have spotted, however, is the deployment of anti-riot police officers. Just to paint that picture, behind me, as you can see, that is one of the police lorries carrying police officers who have been here all morning to counter any protesters who will be making it into the CBD, and actually the Gen Z protesters to protest against the government and to air a number of grievances against the government. As you can see, that is one of the lorries here along Kenyatta Avenue. There are several lorries, not only along this avenue, but as well as in other streets in the CBD. We have spotted lorries at the Tom Mboya Street. We've also spotted another lorry stationed along Kimathi Street. We've also seen lorries along Moi Avenue, as well as police officers who are roaming in pickups as well as on foot. This to ensure that no protests are held in the CBD today. Today as being one of the days that, of course, we expect protesters to be marching into the CBD and to protest against the government. This, however, could change in a matter of minutes, if not hours, as we have witnessed the trend in recent days where we have had protests in the Nairobi CBD, is that at around 12 p.m. Going into 2 p.m., that is when things begin to heat up, things begin to gather steam. But so far, this is the situation in the CBD. Of course, protesters have a number of grievances, top among them being the nomination of some 6 former cabinet secretaries into the new lineup of President William Ruto's cabinet. Other grievances include the arrest and detention of a number of protesters, the murder of protesters during the protests that began late June, as well as other issues, including the Social Health Insurance Fund and other issues. So that is what has brought these protesters into the streets, and that is what is expected to bring them to the streets today. But when we spot protests, we will be headed there and we'll be updating our viewer on the situation as it is, or rather as it will be, from the Nairobi Central Business District. Ashley.
All right, thank you so much, David Mudoka, for that update. That is the situation on the ground across the country so far. No protests have been experienced. There is, however, heavy police presence, and some businesses, actually majority of the businesses, remain closed. We continue monitoring that situation, not only here in Nairobi, but